Morning everybody. Good morning. Morning has broken again. It's just after 6 o'clock in the morning, Thursday the 11th of September, and on my way into work, and I thought that I would talk about my thoughts, give my thoughts about last night. So I went to the gym last night. Yesterday I did a video and it was about training. It was about my kettlebell training and the fact that my back was clicking and my hips and my back were stiff yesterday. And I was going to train last night, and I was going to report how that has made me feel, because I believe that working with these kettlebells like I'm doing is having a recuperative, a regenerative effect, particularly on my hips and my back. So yeah, last night got to the gym late, long day at work, and I started doing my drills. I didn't have much of a warm up because there was some people training where I normally do my stretches and warm ups. It's not a big gym, but it's got all I need. Yeah, did a warm up, felt alright, and started swinging the 20 kilo kettlebell. And I did multiple double leg swings last night, more than normal. Double arm swings with the kettlebell, multiple 40-second blasts. Every time I do it, it's not about the number for me of reps, it's about the time. I put myself under pressure for 40 seconds every time, and I had a really good session last night actually. I felt really good. A good core workout as well. I did a lot of core work, but yeah, my body feels super energized this morning. I've woke up this morning. I slept very well last night when I got back. I do it on almost an empty stomach when I train, and I get over it quite quickly when I start training. Forget about it really when I'm training. Then I had a sauna, and I came home, and I felt good when I came home. I felt very ready for sleep. And I slept very, very soundly last night. Woke up this morning, and do you know, immediately as I woke up this morning, I felt good. I just did. I knew. It's almost like a feeling in my body that I knew that I went to the gym last night. And I've never had this before. I've only had this with kettlebells, right? I think it's the kettlebell drills that's doing this. I think it's working on different muscle groups. It's working on my fast twitch muscles and all my tendons and ligaments, but I think it's doing something for my mind as well. And it just seems to have a very positive, I end up with a very positive and happy, healthy feeling in my body after the gym and going into the next morning. I've definitely woke up this morning feeling good, and even though I'm not entirely happy about getting out of bed the time I do, I woke up and I felt immediately, before I even had my first snooze, I felt good. But my body, I immediately was keyed into my body unconsciously, automatically, and I said to myself, I actually feel good. I feel good. I felt like I feel good. And then I got up and done my thing, cup of tea, shower, and I feel really good. Going into towards my hips and my lower back, it feels great this morning. Honestly, I'm not sugarcoating this. My lower back and my hips feel really loose and easy this morning, and I did more swings last night with the 20 kilo kettlebell than I normally do, and I had a shorter warm up. So it's just something that I'm observing, that obviously it's having this positive feeling. I'm getting a positive feeling in my body. This fizzing feeling underneath my body feels really good, but on a specific area, my hips and my lower back, that were clicking yesterday, and they were clicking when I was training. So going back to that, when I swing the kettlebell, when the bell goes in between my legs, a click happens in the bottom of my sacral spine. A little click, like a little bone click. No pain anywhere, but there's definitely a twanging or a clicking going on when I did that, and it was doing that almost every time. So I'm not sure what that is. I'm not hugely worried about it because nothing is causing me any problems. In fact, my mobility is improving with this training. So even if it is a problem, I believe that what I'm doing is having a positive effect on it. So I'm going to keep on doing that until I experience other little latent issues. If I read any little issues in my body, then I'll go and get it checked out. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if you go to the doctors or a chiropractor or an osteopath or something. Probably an osteopath. I'll find someone locally who's all over backs and that kind of thing. I tend to go with natural and holistic therapies and health. I tend to stick with that rather than anything pharmaceutical or synthetic. That I tend to go that way, so I'll go for that. But when I do get back, that's another thing that I was going to include. When I do get back from the gym, have a night time, I read when I go to bed. And what I do is I've got one of those acupressure pads, and it's like a little pad, bed of nails, lots of little small hard plastic nails basically, and I lie on that whilst I read for about 10 minutes as I'm going to sleep when I go to bed at night. So I'm lying on that, and I don't know if that's having an effect on, as I understand it, that those acupressure pads have a very positive effect on the health of your back. So I think that, and that might be helping me, but I like it as well. It's funny, when you first use an acupressure pad, it is painful, it's harsh, but I got used to it very quickly after the second or third session of lying on it for like 15 minutes. I just got used to it, and now I like to do it now. It creates a nice amount of pressure on my back and my lower back especially, and maybe that's helping the recovery just directly as I get back from the gym and my back's had a move around and it's been asked to do things hard, like lifting weights and stuff and swinging, and I get back and then the acupressure gives me like a little therapy buzz. I don't know, but all these things seem to be working at the moment. So I'm just going to keep on sharing what I'm doing and the positive effects, and if anybody else is having any kind of effects like this with their training, not specifically with kettlebells, but with any other types of training, then I'd be happy to hear it, and leave your comments below the video, and yeah, start a parlance about it. I'm going to try and talk. I want to try and talk to them. I'm going to share my experiences. The reason why is because it's helping me, and I'm sharing the things that are helping me. I wouldn't share anything that doesn't help me. If something isn't helping me or causes me a problem, I'll do a video on that as well and tell everybody that that's not working for me, and then hopefully we can start a dialogue around people that are just experimenting. I mean, that's all I'm doing really, is experimenting with my body and with different equipment and different ways of training and seeing the effects that it has on my body. I think there was a Greek guy back in the day who was talking about a life unexamined is a life unlived. I think that was Socrates or something like that. I think he said a life unexamined is a life unlived, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just examining myself, my body, my recovery, my mind, and that's another thing as well. It's really helping my mind. I'm waking up in the morning, coming to work, and I'm pretty clear in my mind. My mind is, I feel happy, content, ready. I don't feel overstimulated or understimulated. I just feel nice and I feel a balance in my mind when I wake up. And it is a good feeling when you wake up, when you know that you've had a good workout the night before, and you wake up, if you feel like this. Some days I used to wake up after lifting weights, and especially if you've done a squat and deadlift session, your legs would be killing you for fucking days. You might have 3 days or 4 days of pain on the backs of your legs through deadlifts and squats. I think that's why people avoid it, because those exercises really beat you up. I'm exercising those muscles very well through doing my kettlebells. I do some squats. I do goblet squats with the kettlebells as well. So I activate all of those big muscles in the glutes and the backs of the legs, but I don't wake up in the morning feeling fucked. I don't cry when I sit on the toilet. You know, it's the kettlebells train those muscles in a different way, and you feel like you've had a workout the night before, but you don't feel in pain. You don't feel stiff. Well, that's what's happening to me anyway. So yeah, folks, if you're having similar results to this, then please share, and we can go through this sort of learning journey together and develop. It's all good. Peace and love. Ciao.